back on duty. I'm already running late.
Bet you wish you were back in the trattoria. On the terrace, breathing in the scent of garlic, rosemary and fresh lemons on the tree.
I know you find this hard to believe, but I actually missed the Woolpit when we were away.
Yeah, of course, nothing in Italy could compare with the smell of stale beer, cigarette smoke and cheese and onion crisps.
You take the girl out of the pub. Good to see you back, gorgeous.
Any trace of foods from?
Just like before. Nothing.
Look, if you're worried, why don't you stay at home from work today? We can call the phone company, track down this mystery messenger.
Well, it's not like they're threatening messages or anything even obscene. I mean, probably someone messing about, Ray. There's nothing to worry about, honestly.
If you say so.
Hey, sorry. Traffic was terrible, sorry.
Right then, we'll have to be going. We've loads to do.
First day back and exhausted already. Still, I suppose it must take it out of you, lying on a beach in Hawaii.
What? Well, we weren't to know we were going to get the first foster child straight away, were we?
I did give you as much notice as we had, Mrs. Orp. I'll make up the hours, I promise, but we've both got to be there to welcome Jacob.
I warned you, Emily. Taking on a child is a huge commitment. Now, if you can't manage work as well...
I can more than manage. I just hope you'll be able to be flexible about it. Did you get the books?
Famous 5 box set, Encyclopedia, World Atlas and Children's Bible.
Are you fostering a child or teaching it a degree course?
We know Jacob enjoys reading. It'll give him something to do.
Oh, and I got a little bit distracted.
Paddy, how much did that cost?
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Kids these days, books aren't enough, are they?
But we agreed. We were going to try and get to know him and do things together, not stick him in front of a computer all day.
That's why you bought this from Steph this morning, is it?
I think that's everything. And the taxi's not due for half an hour.
What time's your flight?
Check-in at 2, in London by 4, at Westminster by 5. The television people are picking me up. They want to interview me as soon as I get there.
Well, don't forget it's the Chamber of Commerce ball next weekend. I'm relying on you to add your touch of normal glamour to the proceedings.
You may have to manage that one on your own, Eric. I'll need a couple of weeks in London to get settled, find my feet. I mean, I haven't even found somewhere to live yet.
If you need a hand in the office, I could manage a couple of days a week.
From what I've heard, I would be lucky to share a shoebox. And what use would you be? It's not as if you can type or do shorthand or keep my diary.
Well, at least you'd have me to cuddle up to in the evenings.
Darling, I won't have evenings to myself. It's going to be one whirl of work and networking until I find my feet.
Of course.
And the factory won't run itself. We've been so busy campaigning, we've rather tended to let things slide.
Yes, the factory. How could I have possibly forgotten?
I'm leaving you at the helm of the empire whilst I'm away. Oh, don't look at me with those hangdog eyes. It's not as if I'm going forever, is it?
Is Zoe around?
Zoe! Ashley for you! Hey, is it true that you're moving into Zoe's old house?
Oh. Well, I've no idea.
I haven't put my foot in it, have I?
I had planned to tell you myself. Didn't want you finding out from someone else.
I suppose the landlord has every right. I haven't lived there in ages.
It's a little compact, but I managed to persuade the bishop it would make a perfect vicarage.
And you did tend to rattle round rather in the other place.
Especially since Bernice left you.
I do hope you don't mind.
Why would I? It holds nothing but unhappy memories for me. And I think you and Gabby should exercise a few ghosts.
And the best way to do that is to crack open that communion wine and have a housewarming party. Well, I'm free tomorrow night for starters. You'll have to have it in 50p's. We've got no change.
Plays havoc with my pocket linings.
Louise, we've got no change.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
You did say you go to the bank this morning. Yeah, well, it's obvious I didn't, isn't it? Well, do you want me to run over to Viv's and see if she can change a £20 note? At last, Tricia shows some initiative. You've been biting my head off since you got back from your holiday. The sooner you book another one, the better. Yeah, well, sorry, Tricia. I'm on a bit of a short fuse. Sort of change out with you. I don't know what she's doing being so stressed. She's just had an holiday. It's obvious, isn't it? Her and Ray must have fallen out.
Paddy and Emily, meet Jacob.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
All right, mate, how's it hanging?
Paddy and me hope you'll be very happy here with us and, well, you to treat our house as your home.
And anything you need? Anything. Unless it's something really daft, like a Ferrari or a string of dancing girls or... Well, you just need to ask.
Gonna go look at my room?
Yeah, of course you can. I'll give you an hand with your bag.
I can manage.
All right.
Was I all right? Did I say the right thing?
You were fine. Jacob's a bit shy, that's all.
And he's anxious with his mum being in hospital. Don't worry, Emily. I can tell you're all going to get on like a house on fire.
Sorry if it took forever.
Yeah, well, we've got a bar full in there, Tricia.
Oh, well, thanks for sorting it, Tricia.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the landlady.
Yeah, that's me.
This is for you.
Thanks. Oh, they're lovely. It's not your birthday, is it? No. Oh, where are they from then?
I don't know. Right.
Hi, Louise.
Hi.
Your lucky day.
Why aren't you wearing the perfume I sent you? Gorgeous. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He's welded to that, Joyce. The game's controller thing. Just didn't seem fair to shift him once it got settled.
But we're going to discuss his care plan.
Jacob, down here, please, now. We were just talking about Jacob's weight.
He's been comfort eating. His mother's worried about this and has put him on a diet.
We're relying on you to help her keep up the good work. Jacob, downstairs, please, now. I won't tell you again.
No eating between meals. No crisps, biscuits, chocolate, chips, cheese, fizzy drinks, burgers and pizza.
Or anything processed or high in saturated fats.
So, what's the poor kid going to eat then?
Well, a bit of healthy eating won't go amiss in this house, will it, Paddy?
And don't forget Jacob's asthma. It's under control. He has his inhalers with him and he knows how to use them. Where on earth is he? Jacob? Oh.
Right. We best leave you in peace then.
What? You're not going yet, are you?
See you soon. I think you're going to be fine here. You know where I am if you need me.
All the best.
It's only a few poxy flowers.
Hardly, Tricia. This lot probably cost more weight for weight than platinum.
The shop say it was a cash payment and they don't know who made the order.
Are you sure it wasn't Ray?
Not with this message. Right, I don't want these things anywhere near me.
Don't you dare!
Trisha, do you not think this message is a little bit weird?
What are you getting at?
Someone's written, "You're not wearing my perfume." Now, I got that perfume the other week. So that means it must be someone who's close enough to be able to smell what perfume I'm wearing.
Do you know what my mum would say about this, Louise?
I dread to think.
You never ever look a gift horse in the mouth. So if I were you, I'd just enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh, sorry, Vicar. I was going flat out for my sprint finish.
You all right?
Yeah, just a bit winded, that's all.
Oh, well, no harm done then.
It's stocking up then. I get anxious when we're low on bleach myself.
Just a bit of tidying up to do.
I was thinking, if you haven't got a dance partner for the tea dancing, maybe we could give it a go. I mean, I'm a bit out of practice, but I used to have lessons when I was a kid.
Dancing's not really my thing.
Oh, it's all right. I can do man and woman. I'll lead.
All right. Why not?
Fantastic! Oh, well, we need to practice. How about tomorrow?
Actually, I'm moving.
Not moving away.
No, just to Zoe's old cottage.
Oh, no problem then. You'll be needing a hand, and we can practice a two-step in between.
You'll have to come down in a couple of weeks, once I've settled in.
Well, paint the West End red, just you see.
I can take you for tea on the Commons Terrace.
I could book that restaurant on the Embankment. Maybe weekend after next. Maybe take in a show as well.
I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, glad I caught you. Good luck, Gloria. I'm relying on you to make our voices heard in Westminster.
You can rely on me. Though I have to say the thought of my maiden speech makes my knees go weak. You will keep an eye on Eric, won't you?
Oh, good heavens, Gloria.
Of course I will. All the best, Gloria. God bless.
Yeah. Hadn't you better get going? You don't want to be late checking in.
I miss you too, Eric. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to be an MP. I am going to London to be an MP. I'm going to be interviewed on national television.
Come, Gloria. This is a chance of a lifetime. I want you to grab it with both hands. Show them what you're made of. Make me proud to be the husband of Gloria Pollard, MP.
You know I'll do my best.
Yes. And I shall be with you every step of the way. Now go on, you've got a plane to catch.
Bye, Eric.
Bye. Don't forget to call.
Fine, please, Louise.
Sure. Haven't you got work to do? I remember seeing you in here at lunchtime.
Which is why I'm back. Our friend, Mr. Tate, forgot to take his happy pills this morning. Thought of a pint in ears kept me going all afternoon.
So, Gloria's up and gone then?
Is she? I hadn't noticed.
The election's over, Eric. If you don't shift those posters, I'm going to ring the council.
Do what the hell you want.
It's for your own good. Gloria's mug grinning at you all over the place will only remind you of what you've lost.
I have lost nothing. Nothing, do you hear me? My wife and I are as close as we have ever been. We are devoted to each other.
Can't say I blame her, really, after what you got up to. Still, it was obvious she was only keeping up appearances until she got elected.
My wife is a lady. You are not. You are beneath contempt.
Talk about hitting the nail on the head. I'll have rum and coke.
Where's Oliver Twist? Bet he's dying to have a look round.
Jacob is quite happily sat in front of his computer game at the moment.
Ignoring you already. It's not a very good start, is it?
Well, as long as it helps him settle in.
Well, do you want anything? Only I was just on my way home.
Well, seeing as I've caught you on your own, you can tell me how things really went while I was away.
You mean dish the dirt on Zoe?
Kind of.
Well, she didn't torch the place, obviously. And there was nothing really drastic for her to deal with. But we're well behind because of the stuff she can't do because she's up the duff.
So no other problems at all?
It rather depends what you're expecting. A word, please, Paddy?
Nicola, wasn't it time you were leaving?
Oh, well, I'll be off then, shall I? Well, I wish I had a secret admirer sending me perfume and posh smalls.
I assure you, Tricia, you do not.
Well, if you play your cards right, you might get jewellery next.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd start dropping hints about how you only wear precious metals.
Oh, yeah, and it's not funny. It's freaking me out.
Oh, I don't blame you. You get flowers, perfume, underwear. It's all getting a bit too weird for comfort.
Oh, my God. I'm just reading about it. You've got a stalker.
Don't be daft, Tricia. You get stalkers in horror films, not in this village.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it seems funny always standing up again once I got back from Italy. Seriously. I mean, it's only celebrities that get stalkers, like Madonna. Realistically, who'd want to stalk you?
Quiet, please, Louise.
Coming up.
I'd prefer it with a smile.
Oh, if you insist.
See? Not that difficult, was it?
You missed one.
I'm sorry.
One's still there, Betty's front garden.
Happy now, are we?
Everything all right, Eric?
Marvellous. My life is perfection incarnate. It's living bliss. And the happiest man on the universe!
I know that I shouldn't have gone behind your back.
The only problem was I couldn't do some work because of this. Rona left and I was thrown in at the deep end. But I pulled my weight, Paddy.
All right. All right, I'm sorry.
Which is some achievement considering Nicola made no effort to hide her difficulties at my return.
Well, I know she can be a little bit forthright.
Forthright? How about thoughtless, tactless, unsupportive?
I just think she found it difficult to readjust.
Oh, she did. Well, what about me? I'm the one that's been ill.
And how have you been? Honestly.
I didn't realise how much I needed to work.
And you've been absolutely brilliant. I mean, you really have. And now I'm back, then the pressure's off. And I know you're going to want some more time off nearer the time that the baby's born.
I've so enjoyed being back. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to work up to the birth. We're up and running again, you and me. Just like before.
Yeah, so I got a couple of fillet steaks. I thought we could have them with a salad and a bottle of Medoc.
Lovely. Yeah. Funny hat that man's got on. Dear stalker, innit?
You ready to leave now?
I'm going to be about an hour. Oh, you'll be able to catch that film on the telly. What's it called? Oh, yeah, Jack and the Beanstalk.
What?
Oh, no, sorry, I mean the one with the bird that drops babies under gooseberry bushes.
Oh, Tricia, for heaven's sake, that's a stalk with an O, not an A-L.
I missed something.
I got a bunch of flowers today. This card came with it. And Tricia, being Tricia, has deduced that I have a stalker.
And she finds this amusing.
She doesn't mean any harm.
Who is doing this?
I don't know, but my sense of humour's wearing pretty thin.
It's really getting to you, isn't it? Why don't you finish up early?
Someone's probably just playing a stupid practical joke. You better get home before Boland's bladder gets the better of him.
You sure?
Sure.
Okay. But if you're not home dead on the hour, I'll come looking for you.
Cheers, my dearest darling Gloria. Here's to you.
Well, Gloria, it's marvellous to see you down here at Westminster. That by-election, what a real nail-biting affair. It had us all on the edge of our seats.
I was confident of victory throughout.
Now, you're an independent MP. You've got no party behind you. Won't it be a bit of an uphill struggle for you?
It will, but I'm looking forward to rising to that challenge. All too often, the sort of policies I represent are swept under the carpet, but I'll be working tirelessly to prevent that from happening. Our natural resources are very precious. We owe it to our children and our children's children not to squander them.
You tell them, my love.
Old-fashioned, but may I say, I'm sure the Westminster scene will be greatly enlivened by the presence here of such a charming lady as yourself.
Aye.
Very kind, Richard.
That's my wife you're chatting up, you slimy, self-satisfied slug. You boring bouffon baboon.
Eric?
And with no party
Yes.
I mean, if you'd like
The door was open.
around, perhaps, I know one or two people here that could help.
I would appreciate.
Tried to explain to Zoe, but I mean, it's not as if I don't trust her or anything.
You need time to get used to working together, that's all. Come in, Jacob.
How are you doing? Sit down if you want. How are you getting on with your game?
Finished it.
I was just going to make some tea. Is there anything in particular you'd like?
Pepperoni pizza and chips.
How about nice grilled chicken salad and a baked potato?
I hate salad. I always have chips at home.
Not according to your care plan. We don't have chips in this house, do we, Paddy?
No. Or pizza. And that's because we only eat healthy things in this house, don't we, Emily?
She's only been gone 5 minutes, and there she is, pontificating on the news as if she'd been doing it all her life.
Well, it should have been me. At least I would have the interests of my constituents at heart. It's obvious the woman's just a blatant self-publicist.
Whereas you would have gone into politics to toil selflessly for the workers.
Have whatever, Jax, have it.
Oh, thanks very much. Can I say you're looking as gorgeous as ever?
Oh, God, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh.
I'd sooner have in a glass, Louise.
I'm sorry. Here, let me help. Oh, what's this? Louise, you are drop-dead gorgeous.
Looks like you've got an admirer.
Right, come on. Let's have the decency to own up. Or is that how you cowards get your kicks? Right, that's it. Everybody out.
Stay exactly where you are, folks. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Diane, someone has been in here and left that for me to see.
That could have been anyone, any time.
No, it's one of this lot. It's a regular. It's someone who comes in here every day. Someone who's getting their kicks out of watching the state that I'm in.
Whoever it is, we'll get to the bottom of it. For now, go home, have a stiff drink and get yourself to bed. Things won't seem so bad in the morning.
You don't believe me, do you? You think I'm overreacting?
No, of course I don't. That's why I'm sending you home. Come on, I'll walk you.
No! I can walk on my own. Did you hear that? Whoever you are, I'm not going to be bullied by some pathetic inadequate. So just for the record, if you think you're going to get to me, well, you're sadly mistaken. Because you're wasting your time.
Try a little coffee, Eric.
Man not allowed to have a drink in his own home.
I knew you'd crack as soon as she left you.
She's done nothing of the kind. I have a business empire to run. I can't up sticks and gallivant off to London.
She's used you, Eric, to get to Westminster. She's devoured you, as she will discard you. A husk, a good, an empty shell.
Oh, spare me the amateur psychology.
Gloria may have deserted the sinking ship, but I'm here for you in your hour of need.
There's nothing I need that can be supplied by you, Glynis.
You need the love of a good woman, Eric. Every man does.
And I have it from my wife. Gloria and I are idyllically happy. In fact, she called me this evening to invite me to a cocktail party at her house.
I see.
Only miles that keep us apart. We're as close now as we ever were, so I'm afraid you've had a wasted journey, Glynis.
Sorry I bothered you. You know where I am if you need me.
I don't need you. I love my wife. Good night, Dennis. I showed her my love. I showed her.
I win again. Oh dear. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was terrific.
Well, it's school tomorrow, so I think it's time for Jacob to go to bed.
My mum doesn't usually bother what time I go to bed.
Well, I'm afraid we do here, so up you go.
One more game.
I'm sorry, Jacob.
Emily Kirk, that was really assertive.
Well, we'll start as we mean to go on.
And what do you think of it so far?
Well, for our first day, I think we did very, very well.
Can you come and help me look? I've lost my inhaler.
Hey, just in time for a glass of wine. Louise, what's wrong here? It's white as a sheet.
Just right, Ray. Someone is stalking me. I'm scared.
Okay, relax. Take a deep breath, calm down and tell me exactly what happened.
It sounds ridiculous, but someone left a note for me to find at work. They'd written it on the back of a beer mat.
What kind of a note?
Oh, it just sounds stupid. It's just a note saying, "You're dead gorgeous." Listen to me. I sound like some self-obsessed paranoid lunatic.
Not to me, you don't.
I keep turning it over and over in my mind. Who have I fallen out with? Who have I upset? Who would hate me enough to do this to me?
I wish I knew, sweetheart.
It has to be a regular. Someone who was watching me when I read that note. Someone who's getting their kicks out of watching me. It's sick.
Look, maybe if you didn't go to work for a while, maybe this would calm down.
I'm not going to respond to this kind of bullying tactic. Look, I don't know who is doing this or why they're doing it, but they're not going to win. Ray, why don't they just leave me alone? I'm scared.
How are you getting on with your new visitor?
All right. He settled in fine. Went off on the school bus with his picnic box.
Doesn't have school dinners then?
No, well, his mum's trying to keep him off the chips. Just gonna get Ash's new place ready for him.
Oh, of course. Moving in today, isn't he?
Yeah, removal vans arrived at the vicarage. Ta.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
And how are you today?
Do you really want to know? Yeah. Well, I was awake all night with cramp in my legs. When I finally got to sleep, the baby woke me with its kicking.
Aw, active little fella then.
I prefer to think of it as a fetus.
Charming. Another one in the village with no maternal instincts.
I think I've got rather more reason than most, though, don't you?
Zoe, are you all right? Do you want to take the day off or anything?
No, I'll be fine.
I just can't imagine who would do it.
My money's on Terry.
Well, Terry's always seemed so normal, so uncomplicated.
Yeah, but he's always had a thing about you.
Yeah, well, let's not go taking the law into our own hands, eh? Not till we've got proof.
Actually, I was going to suggest we brought the police in.
Police? Doesn't sound like you.
No, I'm not exactly a fan, but anything to get this nonsense out of the way.
No, I know you really do love me.
Well, will we do it?
I just think I might be overreacting.
That's not what you were saying last night. You were scared out of your wits.
I just can't help thinking the best way to deal with this is just to ignore it. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. That way they'll get bored, whoever they are.
Do you know, I don't think that's how stalking works.
Yeah, well, even so, just for now, let's just leave it, eh? I promise, if anything else happens, I will get the police in.
Okay. Any problems at all, give me a call, yeah?
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Ray.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did knock. Zoe asked me to collect her edge trimmer. We're in the hot.
Oh, right, I haven't been out there yet.
Oh, I've got it in the car. It's just that I thought I'd better tell you in case you wondered where it had gone.
Oh, right.
I thought you'd be down the vicarage helping Ashley.
Oh, no, he asked me to clean here.
Oh, we did have the cleaners in.
Yeah, what, contract cleaners?
Yeah.
Oh, well, and everything contract cleaners do a thorough job, me.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah, because there's a lot to do before the van arrives.
You have no messages.
Oh, Gloria.
Thanks for popping down, Ashley. I know it's the last thing on your mind today, but I've got a question about that window.
Yes?
Well, I know we said we'd go for something quite modest.
It's all we can afford.
Well, that's just it. I mean, it catches the light in the morning. It's a beautiful shape. I wondered if somebody offered something more fitting as a gift. Would that be acceptable?
Well, yes, but who? Oh, Ray, I really wasn't hinting the other day.
Not at all. No, it'll go with the Tate donation.
Well, that's very generous. Thank you very much.
Good. Well, listen, I mustn't keep you. I know you've got a lot on.
Oh, actually, I was just on my way for a coffee if you care to join me.
I'd love to if you wouldn't mind. Something I'd like to talk to you about.
Paddy? Is that office still open?
Sorry?
I don't suppose you could do the second of these cats for me, could you?
He's supposed to be going out on his rounds.
Of course I can. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just having trouble concentrating.
Right, well, better to leave it to me then.
No, it's not that. Sis, it's driving mad. Every time it kicks, my mind spins off on... well, everything, really.
Well, don't worry, I'll finish up.
Sorry to be so useless.
You're not.
Yes, I am. Now, do you want me to do some of your calls?
Would you not have trouble concentrating on them at all?
No, I'll be better if I get some fresh air, and I'll give Scott a ring and see if he can drive me.
I can't believe it's all started up again.
Well, it has. And it's got Louise rattled. And me, come to that.
You've still no idea who it is?
Well, I've got my suspicions. That's the problem with this game. You start to suspect everyone. You know, and Louise hates it, of course, when I start naming names.
Maybe she doesn't like the idea that it's someone she knows.
It has to be someone she knows, doesn't it?
I would have thought so.
Trouble is, she's so exposed working in that pub.
Oh, I used to feel like that about Bernice. It used to disturb me when I saw men
lusting after her.
Yes. But I suppose it goes with the job.
Yeah, but you don't have to do things to invite it, do you?
Wait. You're not suggesting that Louise has brought this on herself?
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not criticising Louise. I worship the ground she walks on. I love the girl. So with hindsight, I wonder if I should have put my foot down about that calendar.
You think it's the calendar that has sparked this off?
not saying that either. It's just, well, it doesn't help to parade yourself around naked, does it?
Yes, but she was one of several. None of the rest have had any trouble.
Yeah. See, you're right. See, you start imagining all sorts of things. I've even started to wonder whether...
What?
Or whether she knows who it is and is encouraging them. I mean, not deliberately.
Ray, you really mustn't let this anonymous admirer come between you and Louise. It would be playing right into his hands.
I know. You're right. It's just... She is the best thing that's ever happened in my life. And just the thought of other men...
Ultimately, that's out of our control. Just support Louise through this. Sooner or later, he'll just get fed up.
That's what Louise says.
I told him I'd pick up Gabby from Mrs. George. Take her somewhere for the afternoon.
Keep her out of the way.
Yeah, well, he'll get nothing sorted if he has to keep stopping for the baby.
Oh, him again.
What? Let's see. Hello, gorgeous. Missing me?
Who is it, Diane? How dare he?
Isn't there some way of finding out? I thought these things were supposed to tell you who was calling.
Well, it's not really a number I recognise, but I'm going to ring the phone company, get them to trace the call.
Just get onto them and tell them I'll be there before 1. Why do I have to say everything twice? Oh, Chloe!
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, perfect, yeah. I just missed my footing.
Yeah, well, you went to have quite a crash.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Do you want to come back in, sit down for a bit? No, I don't. Just stop fussing. Oh, I don't know how I managed to do that. I feel a complete idiot.
Well, do you want me to drive you to hospital?
Oh, what on earth for?
Well, falling like that. I mean, it could have caused a miscarriage.
Oh, wouldn't that be a bonus? Now, let's just get going, shall we?
Yes, hello. I've been receiving some nuisance text messages and I'd like to get them traced.
Could all be a big mistake, you know.
Yeah, I'll hold.
You can get the wrong numbers with text messages, just the way you can with phone calls. I had one the other day.
Trisha, it's not a wrong number. You called me gorgeous.
Well, it's definitely for someone else then.
Yes, hi, I'm still here.
Funny. You
Yeah.
can see how upset she is.
Can we
Sorry,
trace
I'm just
them?
trying to lighten the
Well,
atmosphere.
the other one came just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, I've got the number here. It's 07984 225 323. Yeah. Now, some days they come every half an hour. It's not registered. So you can't do anything, right? Yeah, well, I think it's disgusting. Should be against the law to sell them.
Can't trace it.
Message came from a prepaid phone. No rental, no bills. Nothing to tie the phone to the person who's using it.
He's crafty, this bloke, whoever he is.
Do you mind if I go home?
Of course not.
I'm too angry to stay at work today. I'll probably end up punching someone.
Yeah, you go home, pet. I'll pop in later to see how you are.
Thanks.
I'm sorry about earlier, saying you got the wrong one.
It's all right, Trisha. Doesn't matter.
Dave Burnley here. I'm inquiring about that. Hello, Gloria. Congratulations. I'm so thrilled. Your carrier's here.
Yes, yes.
Just want to talk to you, Mr. Pollard, about...
Yes.
Oh, hello. Do you do those pottery bunnies? I'm looking for them in sort of a blue or a...
Gloria, your husband here. It would be nice to hear from you if you have a moment, if it's not too much trouble.
Who's there? I know you're there. I can hear you. Bolin.
think he'll want a reception committee. It's only a short walk to walk home.
I know. I just want him to know that we care.
Oh, look, you're all right. It's okay.
Not okay. I'm scared of my own shadow. It's just the thought that he's been in here messing with our things and the planning. I mean, it would have taken hours to paste up that calendar.
Did you call the police?
No.
Well, why not?
Don't get angry at me, Ray. I don't know why not, okay? I just feel like an idiot, like I've done something wrong.
No, hold it. Hold it right there. Look, this has gone on long enough. I'm calling the police.
Okay.
Hello? Did you have a good day at school?
Yeah, it was all right. What are you doing meeting me?
No reason, we just thought...
I remembered that I'd forgotten to give you that money for the magazine.
All right. You don't have to come with me.
Careful!
He's not 5, you know.
Yes, we realise that. Thank you very much. Thank you. But we are responsible for him.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's crossed the road before, without your help.
I've put the kettle on. I bet you'd all like a nice cup of tea.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Do you want a bag for all that?
Yes, please.
Does Emily know you're buying all this?
Why? I'm not fat.
You will be if you eat this much chocolate every day. There you go. Stuff it up your jumper. And don't blame me if you spoil your tea.
Hiya.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, all right, I suppose. Where's Gabby?
Fast asleep in the pushchair. I'll take her back with me. Bernice tells me she's having Gabby for Christmas.
Yes.
Are you all right with that?
Could we discuss this another time?
Oh, yes, of course. It's just that Gabby doesn't know her very well. Not anymore.
What you got, love?
Oh, sorry. What's she doing here?
She wanted to help. I mean, her heart's in the right place, but to tell you the truth, she's been getting in the way all day.
Watch your breakables.
Oh! Sorry, love.
Sorry. I'll leave you to it.
Oh, sorry. Is it valuable? I'll get you another.
Actually, Laurel, I think it would be better if you were to leave the glasses for the moment.
Oh, right, do you think? Should I start on the books?
No, I want to do those. Do you know what would be most helpful?
No.
If you were to go back to the vicarage, give it a good clean.
You all right?
I've got a huge bruise coming up.
Well, maybe you should go and get that x-rayed then.
It's not broken.
How's the baby?
Quiet, thank goodness.
We shouldn't have been moving.
They don't move all the time, you know.
I mean, back there when you fell, did you hurt it?
I've no idea, but come to think of it, it hasn't moved since, anyway. Why are you so bothered?
Just thinking of you.
Tea's ready.
Come in! You're good at this, aren't you?
Check.
We're coming!
Can't finish the game.
After you tea. Come on.
I was sure I shut the window when I left.
Bag these up, son. Right, we'll send a scene of crime officer down to dust for fingerprints, but like I say, from the earth outside, it doesn't look to me like that was the way he got in. Are there any other signs of break-in?
No.
Anybody have a key to these premises?
Well, it was Jerry McKinley, but he gave it back.
He's a builder. He's been doing some work for us.
Could he be a stalker?
Yeah, could.
He did cause a nuisance in the pub one night.
He was bothering you?
Oh, we just had one too many.
Personally, I think it was someone else. Terry Woods. He lives at the pub.
I really don't think Terry's the type.
What is a type? These people don't go around with stalker tattooed across their forehead, Louise.
Former boyfriend?
No, but he has been keen on Louise for a long time. And he wasn't happy when she and I got together.
I think it's got something to do with the calendar. Someone said the other day that they wished I was the girl for every month.
Someone actually said that?
Yeah, I just can't remember who.
Sounds like Rodney. Something he might say. He is a former boyfriend.
Rodney?
Blackstock.
Rodney? Why would it be Rodney? Rodney was fine when we split up.
He wasn't happy about you and I getting together. He wasn't happy that I bought this place or bought into the wool pack.
So getting together with Mr. Mullen was an unpopular move amongst quite a few of your friends.
Well, surely that's not an excuse for stalking.
Of course not. What about your business associates, Mr. Mullen? Wouldn't be any of them trying to get at you via your girlfriend?
I keep my business and my private life well apart. Now, are you going to do anything about this or not?
Of course we are, sir. I'll get these off to forensics, eh? And in the meantime, suggest you think about changing your locks. Maybe get a few window locks fitted.
And that's it? That's all you're going to do?
Oh, no, it's frustrating, sir. You're just going to have to narrow the field. With stalking, it's very rare to get anywhere until the stalker shows his hand. You're fighting with shadows.
Jason Farrell swapped me a Moser, and that's worth 5 Gwailers, so if I can get another Gwailer, 2 more Purtons, and I've completed the set.
And then what happens?
Start all over on the second set.
Are you going to eat up your salad, Jacob?
No thanks, I'm not hungry. Do you want to see a Moser?
Yeah, if you like.
So that's why you're not hungry. You've been eating chocolate.
Emily, it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. He's on a diet, it's for his health.
What's it matter? I'll be gone in a couple of days.
Jacob. Jacob? Do you not think you're being the tiniest little bit rigid?
No, I'm being firm. It's what children need. It worked for me. My dad told me to do something and I did it.
Yeah. All right then, but we're not your dad. And if we were, they probably wouldn't let us foster.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Doesn't matter, sorry.
Do you think Ashley will ever forgive me?
Of course he will.
Well, if he can't forgive you for that, he's not much of a vicar.
Hey, here he is now. You can ask him.
Oh no, I'm off. I'm keeping out of his way.
Move complete.
I wouldn't go that far. At the moment, I'm wishing I'd fought to stay where I was.
Nah, you're better off right here in the middle of the village, better than that drafty old vicarage.
Full of memories.
You said it.
Ashley, can I have a word?
Yes, Scott, what is it?
Right?
It's about Zoe.
She's having a relapse?
I don't know. Oh, I don't think so. It's just that she had a fall today, and the baby hasn't moved since. And she refuses to go to hospital, so I wondered if you might be able to have a word with her.
All right, if you think it will help.
Thanks.
A little birdie tells me you've been ferrying that mad woman all day.
Yeah.
Well, have you?
Not all day, no.
I just don't get it. A while back, you were doing so well with that garage. Now you don't know whether you're a mechanic or a taxi driver.
Why is it that every single thing I do, every reaction I have is examined for signs of lunacy?
I'm not accusing you of insanity, Zoe. All I'm saying is you have a responsibility to the baby.
Yes, I know I have a responsibility, but I also have voices nagging away in my head half the time. Isn't that bad enough without having to cope with this alien as well?
It's not an alien, it's a child.
Yes, the offspring of someone sick enough to rape me while I was out of my head.
Oh, Zoe, it's not the child's fault how it was conceived, and you can't keep using your illness as an excuse for everything.
Stop preaching, Ashley.
I'm not preaching, I'm speaking my mind. You know, I'm sick and tired of self-indulgent women making excuses not to fulfill their responsibilities.
Get lost.
You need to go to hospital.
Why? This thing's been kicking for the past half an hour.
So why didn't you say anything? You really are impossible.
He's exhausted, that man.
Right, what he said, though, weren't it?
Absolutely. And funny he's taking such an interest.
Hello? Gloria! Oh, at long last. What? I can't hear you. There's a lot of noise. Are you in a pub? Oh, party, right. So, how are things going? Say again? Well, don't leave it so long next time. I feel lost without... Goodbye.
Mr. Pollard?
It gave me quite a shock.
Oh, I was just out for a run and I saw the light on and I just wondered if you wanted any help clearing up after the campaign.
Oh, thank you. I've nearly finished. I've just got those bags to take down.
Oh, I'll do it.
Thank you, Laurel. Thank you.
And what I'll do is I'll come back tomorrow and give the place a good doing over, because you've just cleared away the rubbish, really, haven't you?
Have I? Yes, I suppose I have. Thank you, Laurel. Very kind.
Don't know what to do with myself. Feel like a prisoner.
Do you want me to take you to the pub?
No. I feel that any move I make might provoke him.
With a bit of luck, he'll back off now the police are involved.
Are they involved? That Adam didn't seem too interested.
Now you know how it feels. That's what I'm up against all the time.
Anyway, he's probably right. I mean, what else can they do? Short of watching me and the house 24 hours a day. Fighting with shadows, that's what he said. It's exactly how it feels.